What's up, everybody? It's the Quarter Guy, and first off, I've got a big announcement to make. This year, this first weekend of November, I will be attending Youmacon in Detroit. Now, for those of you who don't know, Youmacon is an anime and gaming convention held in Detroit every year. And this year, I'm going to be attending it with some of my online friends, which some of you may know from the League of LOL. And some of the celebrities that are going to be there include Christina V, Todd Haberkorn, J. Michael Tatum, DC Douglas, and more. So if you're in the Detroit area in the first weekend of November, check it out. You might see me there. And that's also why my Extra Life Game Day is going to be November 11th instead of the 4th, like it says on the website. Because I'm going to do the game day, just not on the official day. Extra Life lets you do that because if you're going to help kids, why restrict yourself? Speaking of Extra Life, for those of you who are currently unaware, I have opened up the Mega Maker Extra Life Challenge. Basically what it is if you want to see me play your Mega Maker level, you can donate some Extra Life, put the level code in the donation message, and I'll play your level, either on a video or on a live stream. I've already done one donation for that, so check it out. I've got a details video on a card in the end credits, so if you want more details on that, go ahead and click there. Also, quick update, I've gotten the script done for my top 10 least favorite Robot Masters. Expect that later in the month. And for the next month, top 10 Street Fighter characters. At one point, I was considering doing this as a collab with Black Mage Maverick, but we both decided it'd probably be best if I did it on my own. Heck, it would probably be better than what Capcom's done pretty much so far for the 30th anniversary of Street Fighter. And what I want to get to right now is Nintendo recently had a video highlighting some upcoming indie releases. And what we got at the end of it, the first teaser trailer for Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Yes, it's not No More Heroes 3. That might come later if not enough people support the game, but Travis is back, and it's awesome. Apparently the game takes place between the first two games, and apparently the plot starts off when the father of one of the bosses from the first game comes to avenge her death, and he and Travis end up getting sucked into this prototype game machine. Apparently there's going to be a lot of references to indie games, and the worlds are going to be based off of various indie games, but apparently the gameplay is going to be classic No More Heroes. But, like I said before, Suda51 wants to make No More Heroes 3 officially if Travis Strikes Again is successful. So, that's one reason I want to support the game, is to support franchises that I enjoy. Which is why I'm also hoping to get Metroid Samus Returns, because that game looks sick as hell. Yeah. That's one thing I like, when game developers make smaller titles to support franchises that they want to keep making, but don't have the means to yet, but oh well. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, for my question of the week, which indie games would you like to see referenced in Travis Strikes Back No More Heroes? As always, send me your answers in the comments. Favorite comments will be featured in the next episode. Here are last episode's winners. And with that, time for the Fourth Wall Mailbag. As always, send me your questions via YouTube messages, and I'll answer my favorites in the next episode. First question this week comes from Ludger's channel, who asks, What game were you really excited to play only to find out that the game sucked? I have made a whole list of these. And at the top of that list was Samurai Showdown Sen. For those of you who aren't aware of the Samurai Showdown series, it was one of the Neo Geo's premier fighting game franchises. Powerful weapons-based combat, full of action and over-the-top fun. Awesome sprite work. Cool music. Samurai Showdown Sen through that all out the goddamn window. Played like a poor man's Soul Calibur clone. Visuals were not impressive in the slightest. And it just felt soulless. That's what it felt like to me. Soulless. Thankfully, now that SNK is getting back into the game, especially with the success of King of Fighters 14, hopefully we'll see Samurai Showdown make a proper comeback. Boy, would I love that. Next question comes from Blazing Larvesta, who asks, Have you ever considered getting into commentaries? Well, the thought has crossed my mind once or twice. Most part of which comes from the time I guest starred in one of Ryan Rhino Mills' commentaries. For those of you who watch his stuff, you might remember me as the therapist. But, I don't know. Commentators seem to oftentimes get a lot of backlash. And, I'm not the kind of person who actively searches for bad material to watch. I guess it would either come down to the right material or the right person to work with. I don't know. Next question comes from Denzel Rosier, who asks, What are your thoughts on the Death Note Netflix movie if you've seen it? Well, Denzel, I have not seen it. But recently, I did see the Netflix Castlevania series. Well, the first season, the one that's out, anyway. And the thing is, it was bloody awesome. And bloody in the literal sense, both literally and figuratively. I liked how the characters are fleshed out. I like how the next season's gonna be set up, using these 4 episodes. Animation's great. Soundtrack doesn't go into the classic Castlevania themes, but I don't know if they have the rights to do that. But overall, the first season was really awesome, and I'm looking forward to the second season. I just hope they bring in Grant sometime in the second season. It was a shame to not see him there. Last question this week comes from Drawboy66, who asks, Did you hear about the Smash Brothers coming to the Nintendo Switch? Not from Nintendo.